Base is still loaded. If you're just tuning back in with us, the Maple Leafs have cashed in 2 runs. Dawson Park gets his first RBI. There's strike 3 called on Jose Vinicio, and he can't believe it. There's 2 away. John Hood Tidman gets his 16th strikeout of the season, and Vinicio won't go back to the dugout.
Obviously, understand position players definitely wanting to continue to pad their stats and what have you, but it's not the worst thing in the world for the pace of play in this game. Oh boy.
So bases still loaded. Here's Justin Mara. If you want to pad some stats, Mara has a potential 3 RBI sitting out there on the base path. 4 if he can score himself. Two away. Ball is popped foul. That one's straight back. But Tidman's pitch over the outside corner. Strike 1. Or strike 2, I should say. That one's in the dirt. Good block behind the plate by Brady Pomeroy. Justin Mara with 41 RBIs this season, 326 batting average, a guy that you'd want to have at the plate. Mara takes outside, and the count runs full, 3-2. Oh, the runner at second base was picked off, but Hood Tidman
There we go. I got the bug operating again. There we go. No, I didn't.
swing and a miss. Foul tip into the glove. Justin Mara strikes out. Sean Hood Tidman limits the damage after walking in a couple of runs that weren't his responsibility. We head to the top of the 7th inning. The bats for the Brantford Red Sox coming up. This is Toronto Maple Leafs Baseball on YouTube, presented by TD Canada Trust. So a 10-3 lead for the Toronto Maple Leafs over the Brantford Red Sox, top of the 7th inning. And here's Adam Mara, the side-winding lefty for the Toronto Maple Leafs. First pitch is in there for a strike. Here's the ball hit on the ground to third base. John Salazar fields it high, throw to first, and it gets over the head of Justin Mara. Andrew Gorecki is going to come up, the number 9 hitter for the Brantford Red Sox. Gorecki is 0 for 2 this afternoon. 143 batting average this season.
First time Adam this season is not throwing to Justin. Here's his brother, obviously,
Right.
Damon Topley behind the plate, so having to ruin a nice family moment again. Damon Topley.
If he wants to throw to his brother, it's going to have to be a pickoff move at first base.
Or to second base.
Or to second base, that's true. It's the Mara triangle on the right side of the infield. Swing and a miss by Gorecki, strike 2. Nolan Gallagher at first base. He's going to go down to second. Damon Topley, no throw. Runner on second with nobody out now for Adam Mara.
Perhaps a pass ball to Damon Topley.
Adam Mara has a 5.22 ERA this season. Here's a ball hit on the ground at third base. Tough play for John Salazar. Long throw to first. This time he gets him. That was a fantastic play by John Salazar. And with that, the runner will move to third base. And that's where Nolan Gallagher stands for the Brantford Red Sox.
And so go ahead. So Salazar in that moment, he's obviously looking at it and thinking, okay, I know this guy might come down to third, but at this point, you're just coming down because you're the Maple Leafs.
Back to the top of the lineup, it's Jesse Fishbaum, who has a couple of hits this afternoon. Fishbaum hits a ball in the air. This one's to left field and pretty deep, and that one's gone. Jesse Fishbaum, his first home run of the season. And it's a 2-run shot. And it's now 10-5 in favor of the Toronto Maple Leafs.
And one of the things that I was keeping an eye on this game today was the Brantford Red Sox run differential has not been pretty this season. It's minus 113.
Yeah,
I thought it was I thought it was just under 300 coming in, but
it's minus 113 and
313.
Oh, is it really? Plus that doesn't include the 17-1 loss.
I think it does now.
Oh, okay.
That was Poinchik wasn't able to finalize this. Mara gets a second out, but maybe they can get it down. Maybe that's what honestly, like that's kind of the stuff you have to play for, right? Down the stretch if you're Brantford, maybe get it under 300.
For Brantford in the 7th inning, 2 runs, 1 hit, 1 error, no runners.
It's not PA guy. I thought it was inning over.
Correction, designated hitter 60-10.
Yeah, so this is Nick Dead.
It is.
And yeah, we've got things all turned around in the broadcast booth. That one hits Nick Burdett. He heads down to first base.
Franklin Hernandez, I think, will close this game out in the 8th and 9th inning. He is up in the Maple Leafs bullpen.
Jamel Orozco is the batter. He has a home run in this game. Roscoe takes a slow breaking ball. It's a good matchup for the power hitter in Jaimel Roscoe.
It's quite enticing. I said it earlier about the Maple Leafs, but it's quite enticing to see a soft-throwing lefty facing a righty that can have a lot of power.
Pitch is way inside. 10-5 lead for the Toronto Maple Leafs on this Sunday afternoon in Christie Pitts. Roscoe takes outside. Damon Topley wanted it. So Roscoe down to first base. And here's Roger Keane.
You mentioned Keane being a guy that can absolutely run to your baseball. He's got a couple bombs this season. This game's not over.
Strikeouts have been the biggest problem for Roger Keane. He struck out 47 times in 98 at-bats. Here's the ball. Hit to shortstop. What a play by Jose Vinicio. He jogs to the bag for the unassisted putout. That was a beautiful short hop by Jose Vinicio, and it keeps the lead at 10-5 for the Toronto Maple Leafs as we head to the bottom of the seventh inning, and the bats for the Leafs coming up. This is Maple Leafs Baseball on YouTube, presented by TD Canada Trust. John Salazar comes to the plate. He faces Sean Hood-Tidman, who came in and pitched the final two-thirds of the bottom of the sixth inning. Gave up a couple of runs, but both of those were charged to Brian Liu. Hood-Tidman walked two, but limited the damage for the Brantford Red Sox as he got a couple of strikeouts. First pitch to Salazar was way up and away, ball one.
Not sure how many guys beyond Tidman Brantford may have in their bullpen today, to be honest with you. You might have to finish this one out.
Hood-Tidman looking to Salazar, the 1-0 in the dirt. 2-0. Maple Leafs will likely wait for Sean Hood Tidman to throw a strike. John Salazar hammers a ball to deep right field, and that one is way out of here. John Salazar may have just hit the furthest home run we've seen at Christie Pitts to right field, and it's 11-5. Holy smokes, that was crushed.
That ball, no question, the furthest hit ball by Maple Leaf this season, both in terms of distance and exit velocity. The next home run to left field was close, but there is something different about a ball getting smoked like that to right field.
That's the furthest ball I've seen hit.
Yeah.
At Christie Pitts.
There's a baseball game going on, by the way.
That was past second base in the Little League diamond, except it was in the outfield. That one made it to the left fielder on the Little League diamond. So here's Marcus Connect. Connect fouls it off.
A massive B right in front of me. No, like
2-0 on Marcus Connect. Yeah, well,
we're outside, I guess.
yeah, we're outside, yeah. That one hits Connect down to first base. The umpire will walk between Marcus Connect and Sean Hood Tidman, but
Well, Connect has back-to-back at-bats now, but there's no intention, to say the least.
Center fielder, Connor Lewis.
runner at first base with nobody out. Another walk for Sean Hood Tidman. Lewis takes high, ball one.
Also has had a nice night at the plate now. He also competes for Penny's Player of the Game.
I think that home run just has to win it because
that ball was crushed.
Yeah.
And now, right field at Christie Pitts is what it is. That ball's gone anywhere.
Here's the ball hit on the ground, and that one's going to sneak through. Connor Lewis finds the outfield grass. 2 on, nobody out for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Here's Dan Mara. Dan Mara is 2 for 2 with a couple of RBIs. He's also walked 2 times. This is his 5th time at the plate in the bottom of the 7th inning. Pitch is high, 2-0. It's 19 strikes and 24 balls for Sean Hood Tidman.
Yep.
Mara takes over the outside corner, strike 1. Toronto Maple Leafs have been patient at the plate, waiting for a pitch they can hit. The 2-1. Mara slaps the one out to left field. That one's going to get down and find the gap. Dan Mara heads around second base. Marcus Connect will round third and come in to score. Stopping at third base is Connor Lewis, and that's an RBI double for Dan Mara.
I don't know, Thomas. I think he might have to be the player of the game. He just simply get on base too much. So, Dan Mara
has been on base 5 times.
Welcome back to Christie Pitts. He's only gone for a couple of weeks, but always nice to have an outing like this.
Damon Topley and then Dawson Park. Topley getting his second at-bat against Sean Hood Tidman.
Oh, that guy. How you doing?
Nobody out, runner on second and third. Hood Tidman's pitch.
This is one of those at-bats. Topley just hits the ball down to second baseman, cashing a couple runs. Some space open.
Topley fouls it off. Got a notification on my phone that Rowdy Tellez hit home run number 24 this season for the Milwaukee Brewers.
Yeah, that trade was a swing and miss for
Yeah.
Trevor Richards. He looked decent at one point for the Jays, but they could have used a left-handed bat with some power.
Swing and a miss by Damon Topley, 2-2. I like Rowdy Tellez. It's just
He got injured a bit.
yeah, I did, and I don't think he would have got the opportunity that he got with the Brewers as well. 2-2 to Topley is in the dirt.
He hit some massive home runs last playoffs for the Milwaukee. And there's no question. I mean, picked him up in fantasy for it too. Not that my fantasy team is worth any saving at this point, but
right. Topley hits a ball in the air. This one's to left center field. Coming over is Jesse Fishbaum. He makes the catch. Tagging are both runners. Connor Lewis comes in to score, and it's 13-5 Maple Leafs. But that is an out for Sean Hood-Tidman, which is what the Brantford Red Sox will be playing for the rest of this game.
Yeah, he'll take it. Anything to get them to 26 outs. Absolutely, we'll take it.
Yeah, 27
outs
would be even better, actually.
That would be ideal for all of us in the tennis, actually. They said there'd be no.
Here's Dawson Parks. Threw a bases-loaded walk in his last at-bat. That was against Sean Hood-Tidman. First pitch, Parks hits one sky high. This one's in the air to second base.
Look out.
Going back in. That one's going to fall into the outfield.
And that's a hit.
And they will have no play at any base. And what we think will be scored a hit for Dawson Parks.
Doesn't go off anybody.
And that's another RBI.
He's an RBI machine.
He is. That makes it
Let's see what
14-5.
Here, but it didn't go off anyone's glove.
I'm waiting for the scoring call on this. That's an out that really just needs to be made.
It is. But if no one touches it, you typically don't give Monty Rogers an official score with the Blue Jays, and I am not. So.
Oh, there you go.
You update it?
Yeah, they scored the hit.
Yeah. It's a double for Dawson Parks.
Yeah. I don't know about that.
No, it's an RBI double by Dawson Parks.
So Parks
No context is needed on this broadcast.
Dawson Parks putting in his nomination for Player of the Game.
Yes.
With an RBI double. Here's Greg Carrington and then Jose Vinicio. Very hopeful of an at-bat on deck. Big swing and a miss. That was an off-speed pitch from Sean Hood-Tidman. Maple Leafs leading 14-5 on this Sunday afternoon against the Brantford Red Sox.
One of the perhaps most outrageous things I've said all season has come in between one of the innings today when I say, hey, this team is making decent progress. It's not. Time-wise.
Just the walks, really.
Yep. It's going on 3 hours. On the seventh inning. So not awful timing by any means, but not.
Maple Leafs have walked 5 batters. The Brantford Red Sox have walked 15. 2-1 to Carrington. There is action now in the Brantford Red Sox bullpen.
Yeah, it's tough to ask Tidman to finish this game off.
Ball in the dirt, ball 4. Greg Carrington heads down to first base. Now first and second with 1 out. Here comes Jose Vinicio, and this is where it could get dangerous for the Brantford Red Sox because the top of the lineup, is coming up for the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Yeah, you're looking at absolute blowout kind of territory now, right? Yeah. I think Benicio might be swinging for the fences here.
I think he might be taking the first pitch.
Yeah, that too.
There was a time in this ball game where it was a 4-3 lead after a 3-run home run. Benicio has a huge cut on the first pitch and fouls it back.
Yeah.
One strike on Jose Benicio. Pitch count for Sean Hood Tidman is now at 60.
And that's 1 inning pitched. 1.1 innings pitched.
Over the outside corner, strike 1 to Jose Benicio. Yeah, it'd be 1 inning pitch, 2/3 of an inning. Ryan Liu got 1 out in the
that's
6th.
right. That's right. So he's pitched 1 inning completely. It's tough. No question about that.
Action is now stopped in the bullpen. Here's a ground ball, this one to third base, and it's bobbled by the third baseman. Everyone will be safe. Jordan Young couldn't find the handle, and now the bases are loaded with 1 out for the Brantford Red Sox. And in all fairness to Sean Hood Tidman, he should be out of this inning at this point.
Yeah, there's no question now. Maybe, yeah, I mean, this is tough. It's tough to, he's still got a lot of pitches, a lot of balls. He's got no help from his defense on 2 different plays. This is an inning that the Brantford Red Sox have had 1 too many times this season.
4 in the inning so far. Justin Mara looking to make it more. First pitch is high, ball 1. Three walks today for Justin Mara. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
He might pass Castaldo by the end of the season, and based on balls, given the amount of walks Mara has had this weekend, and Castaldo obviously not in the lineup last little bit.
If you count up how many times the Maras have been on base today, it's 10.
And then Adam pitching an inning.
Yeah, they're a collective.
It's one of those games that is his mom better not have missed. Their moms better not have missed, I should say.
Yeah.
It's 3 of them.
And there for a strike, 2-2. Now, Sean Hood Tidman has a chance to collect another out here against Justin Mara. Bases are loaded. Lots of RBI opportunities for Mara. Pitch over the outside corner. Strike 3 call. It was a breaking ball from Sean Hood Tidman. And now there's 2 away.
And Mara doesn't love the call, but in the game that's 14-5, the umpire's obviously naturally going to expand that strike zone. So anything close, you have to swing that 2 strikes.
Now John Salazar hit a home run in this inning to lead things off against Sean Hood Tidman, as now the Toronto Maple Leafs have officially batted around. And it was a moonshot. First pitch to John Salazar is in the dirt. That one was a breaking ball, and not surprising from Sean Hood Tidman. You'd have to imagine that John Salazar will just sit on another dead red fastball. This time he can cash in a few RBIs with a big fly. Takes in there, strike 1, 1-1 to Salazar. 5 home runs on the season for John Salazar, but 35 RBIs.
So 6 now after the home run.
Right, 36. And a .333 batting average. It's been a fantastic season. John Salazar hammers a ball in the air. This one's to right field in the second home run of the inning. A grand slam for John Salazar. It's 19-5. He's locked in.
What an inning. He just stole player of the game away from Dan Mora. Absolute theft. And what an inning. An inning of all innings for John Salazar.
That's home run number 7. As we expected, he sat on a fastball and crushed it. Oh, John Salazar, have an inning. I guess I should say that's 18-5.
Yeah, I was starting to lose track for half a second.
Yeah. There's officially the big inning. 8 runs in for the Maple Leafs.
You called it. It's been a theme for Brantford all season, and Salazar, that's the one that just had 2 tremendous bombs. That one was an absolute moonshot, but it was still a ball that
It was
you
high.
knew it was gone.
Yeah.
It just wasn't an absolute no doubter the way the other one was.
And I was perfectly trained to know what that John Salazar home run looks like.
Yes.
Because he just hit one. Marcus Connect is the batter. Connect has 1 home run, but he's hitting .350 coming into this game. And that one hits Connect. That's the 3rd time Marcus Connect has been hit in this ball game.
I believe that's 3 straight at-bats
He's been hit.
for Connect, too.
That's bizarre. That is.
It is.
It's not intentional.
No, it's not.
I know it's not intentional, but that is incredible.
When
Actually,
is the last time in one inning you've had the same guy hit 2 home runs and the
Yeah.
same guy get hit by a pitch twice?
oh my goodness.
Answer that question, Tom. Give me
No, I
the answer.
can't.
Give me the answer. And
I
that's
can't.
and this is safely, I think, going to be the end of Kurt Tidman, who
I
don't think he was getting to 9 innings tonight.
yeah, there is a new pitcher coming into the game. This is
Needed.
well, it's 18-5. Toronto Maple Leafs over the Brantford Red Sox. This is Maple Leafs baseball on YouTube. We'll have the pitching change when we come back, and this baseball presented by TD Canada Trust. Welcome back to Maple Leafs baseball on YouTube. Connor Lewis comes into the game. We're still searching for that starting pitcher or relief pitcher for the Brantford Red Sox. I think Ryan Eakin may have gone out to find that out. This one's popped up. This could end the inning on 1 pitch, and it will. The Maple Leafs score 8 in the inning, including 2 home runs from John Salazar. One of them was a grand slam to make it 18-5. We head to the top of the 8th inning, and the Brantford Red Sox bats have some work to do. They're coming up. Toronto Maple Leafs baseball on YouTube is presented by TD Canada Trust. 18-5 lead for the Toronto Maple Leafs over the Brantford Red Sox. New pitcher into the game is Franklin Hernandez, who he's been quite sensational for the Toronto Maple Leafs.
He has been, and one thing he does do is he throws strikes. And isn't that a commodity in this league and in this ballpark in this game? And he'll pitch with pace. I'd be lying if I said I'm not hoping for a 3-up, 3-down. I'm desperately hoping for a 3-up, 3-down.
Franklin Hernandez comes in with an ERA of 3.21.
And listen, it is the top of the 8th inning. It's not even the 3 hours. And yes, it's not as though the pace of the game has gone on past its time, but there's been a lot of walks in this game. There's been no question.
Hernandez did give up a couple of hits and a run against the Brantford Red Sox. That was in his last outing on August the 7th. So he hasn't pitched in 5 days.
And at least with this game all but done, it will be the 4th seed heading into the playoffs. And now, heading into the last week of the season, they'll have absolutely nothing to play for outside of team stats, player stats. The seeding is locked in, and this league expanded the regular season to kind of make it, more competitive and all that. But outside the top 2 seeds, the rest of the playoffs are set. So it's just London and the Jackfish battling it out for the top 2 seeds.
3-2 count on Jordan Young. Strike 3 called outside corner. Franklin Hernandez gets him looking, and there's one away. 23 strikeouts in 14 and a third innings pitched so far for Franklin Hernandez, if you count that one.
Yeah, and you need a guy like that come playoff time, right? Guy to come in, guys on base, and he can strand guys, right? And that's something you absolutely need in this league against no matter the team. The Baycats are a team that may be a bit more strikeout prone than other teams, so that could definitely come in handy. But no matter the team, you need to have a guy in that bullpen come in, guy on base, especially at third base, and get a big strikeout when needed.
Here's the catcher, Brady Pomeroy, takes outside 1-1. Brady Pomeroy is 0 for 2. He's trying to walk this afternoon. Outside corner, strike 2. Nolan Gallagher is on deck. And then Adam Gorecki, if need be. Hernandez pitch right down the middle. Strike 3 called. Franklin Hernandez has 2 strikeouts in the inning. And here comes Nolan Gallagher.
He's coming in. He's pitching with pace and throwing strikes. I'm a fan. And as you said, that strikeout total is only going to get higher. He's the guy that's throwing way more strikeouts than he has innings pitched. It shows he has quite the stuff, plus fastball, plus slider, and that plays in this league.
Swing and a miss by Gallagher. 0-1.
And maybe Chris Gorecki hands up the job as team manager and comes out and pitches the 9th inning. But I expect Hernandez might be the guy to wrap this ball game up. 2
overpowering fastballs to start out this at-bat to Nolan Gallagher. It's 0-2 by Franklin Hernandez, and he's eerily close to striking out the side. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Nolan Gallagher really did not have a chance, and that was a dominant inning from Franklin Hernandez. We head to the bottom of the 8th inning, 18-5 lead for the Toronto Maple Leafs. This is Maple Leafs Baseball on YouTube, presented by TD Canada Trust. Dan Mara comes to the plate in the bottom of the 8th inning. Gabe Bruder got the final out of the bottom of the 7th on just one pitch. Brantford Red Sox needed that after Hood Tivman gave up a bundle of runs on nearly 80 pitches and 1 1/3.
Faced 16 batters and 1 1/3.
Pitch to Mara. Outside corner, strike 1. Gabe Bruder comes into this with a 9.44 ERA. Breaking ball was way high from Bruder. And
I think that one slipped out of his hands.
yeah. Brantford Red Sox have just one qualified pitcher with an ERA under 8. Here's a ball hit down the line. That's a fair ball. Dan Mara rounds first base, and he is headed for second. Here's a long throw, and Mara's going to hold at first. We'll go as a single down the line for Adam Mara, or Dan Mara.
He's gotten on base every single at-bat in this game, but
yeah.
Man.
And Justin has only struck out once. That's the only time
I almost want to recuse myself. I think you have to give it to Salazar, right?
Yeah.
Penny's player of the game.
Yeah, Penny's player of the game. Yeah. Yeah. 6 RBIs is something. Yeah. Something else.
And both home runs. I mean, the first one was an absolute moonshot. Second one was a grand slam.
So Dan Mara is 4 for 4. But John Salazar, it's one of the most impressive innings we've seen from anyone, really, in the batter's box. Here's a ball golfed into the air. That almost hit Damon Topley. This is going to be a tough play in the outfield. And that was a fantastic catch by Jaimel Orozco.
I'm a bit surprised, given how much Dylan Jacober was, honestly, like he was really wanting to hit in this game. He was taking BP. He was telling Damon he wanted to hit in this game, but it looks like he might not be able to get his wish. Taylor Wright of London, their all-star third baseman, he pitches a clean inning today against the Panthers. A lot of blowouts here on a Sunday afternoon in the IBL.
Dawson Parks getting another at-bat. He had an RBI double in his last at-bat.
He's got 2 RBIs in this game.
Yeah.
Including an extra base hit.
Yep. Yeah, so the RBI double was a bloop in the outfield that he advanced to second.
No, it was not. It was an RBI. It was a clean RBI double.
I was like, did they change the scoring? Yeah, no, it was a bloop into the outfield that no one was covering second base.
He better not describe it that way, though.
Okay.
I hope he says that was a rocket down the line. It could have been a triple if it wasn't for a hard.
Could have been a triple if the third baseman also went to catch the ball.
Yes. Yeah.
Over the inside corner, strike 3 called. Gabe Bruder gets him looking. And here comes Greg Carrington.
I'll be adding up after the game today how many plate appearances the Leafs have had, but this may be the last one from the Maple Leafs in this game. Outside of a great comeback by the Brantford Red Sox in the top of the 9th inning. Disclaimer.
Gabe Bruder has come in and really settled the storm. 7 strikes, just 1 ball.
That's sometimes all it takes.
Pitch is way outside. That gets in the dirt. Dan Mara is going to mosey on down to second base. 0-1 to Carrington.
It's nice to have mop-up guys, but the mop-up guys can't mop it up and fill nothing but balls. It's tough. So Bruder's coming in. He's had a nice little outing.
Runner on second base with 2 away. Pitch is just outside, 2-0. And there, strike 2, 1-2 to Greg Carrington. 2-1 to Great Carrington. Carrington has 17 RBIs this season, hitting .270 coming into this game with a couple of home runs. 122 at-bats this season for Great Carrington as well.
Yeah, he's pretty much played every game outside of that one injury he had.
This one's popped up. Orozco calling for it at shortstop. He makes the catch. And we head to the top of the ninth inning. Huge lead for the Toronto Maple Leafs over the Brantford Red Sox. This is Maple Leafs Baseball on YouTube, presented by TD Canada Trust. (9-1-2) for the Brantford Red Sox here in the top of the ninth inning. Adam Gorecki leads things off against Franklin Hernandez, who struck out all three batters he's faced. Delivers up and away ball one. From Franklin Hernandez. Make that 25 strikeouts in 15 innings pitched for Franklin Hernandez. Low and away ball three. Adam Gorecki will be taking all the way. 18-5 lead for the Toronto Maple Leafs. They got 1 in the first, 2 in the third, 4 in the fourth, 2 in the sixth, and 8 in the seventh. And that's where we stand. 18 runs on 11 hits for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Now, walks are a big factor into that. The Brantford Red Sox have walked over 12 now, I think 13. Outside corner, strike two. 3 errors as well have been all at critical times for the Brantford Red Sox.
And there's a couple other plays too that could definitely be scored, a defensive mistake, but
swing and a miss, strike three, 4 up, 4 down, 4 strikeouts for Franklin Hernandez. Back to the top of the order, it's Jesse Fishbaum. Fishbaum is 2 for 4 with a couple of RBIs and a 2-run home run. First pitch from Franklin Hernandez. In there, strike one. That was a crisp fastball over the outside corner. Hernandez looks in. He's been working quickly. 4 strikeouts and 4 batters. Outside corner, strike two. 0-2 on Jesse Fishbone. Recorded his first home run of the season in his last at-bat. The 0-2. Just outside, 1-2. Franklin Hernandez.
Throwing gas.
He's throwing gas and facing his fifth batter. 4 strikeouts so far. Here's the ball hit on the ground. Jose Vinicio gobbles it up. Lobs one over to first. Justin Mara has been playing there all game with his coach, first baseman, manager Damon Topley behind the plate. Two away now, and the Brantford Red Sox are finally down to their final out.
Listen, it's 5:10. The game began a bit later today, so around 2:08. I'll take it. 3 hours. A lot of walks. I'll take it.
And 18 runs for the home fans here in Toronto. Swing and a miss. Strike one. It's Spencer Jamieson, the batter. Jamieson is 0 for 2 today with a couple of walks and a strikeout. Came into this game batting .253. The 0-1. Just outside, 1-1. One and one from Franklin Hernandez. Here's a little chopper and a short hop by Jose Vinicio. What a play. Whips a throw to first. It's not in time. Justin Mara had to jump off the bag. Maybe a tad too casual from Jose Vinicio, who made a beautiful pick at shortstop on that high chopper. And that's the first base runner that's reached against Franklin Hernandez.
And it might not even be given a hit as Nick Burdett comes out of this ball game for a pinch hitter.
So Aiden Colangelo played in the last game for the Brantford Red Sox against the Welland Jackfish in front of a 17-1 loss. He'll come in. He's another power guy coming in for Nick Burdett. 0-1 to Colangelo. Breaking ball just high.
Now the sun's gone away. Not throughout the last 3 hours, but now it does.
Outside corner, strike two. Franklin Hernandez, 1 pitch away from striking out 5 in 2 innings pitched. Brantford Red Sox down to their final strike. The 1-2. Outside corner, strike 3 called. The Toronto Maple Leafs win 18-5 over the Brantford Red Sox. And what an outing of relief for Franklin Hernandez. He strikes out 5 in just 2 innings pitched and nearly 2 clean innings as well. And it should be noted, our Pennies player of the game, and what a performance from John Salazar. 2 home runs in 1 inning, one of them the longest we've seen here at Dominico Field, and then the second one to cap it off was of the Grand Slam variety.
Yeah, no question, the Pennies player of the game. You know, Dan Mara had a great day at the plate, so did Justin, but John Salazar with 2 home runs in the same inning, highlighted by the Grand Slam. No question, the Pennies player of the game on this Sunday afternoon.
So 18 runs and 11 hits for the Toronto Maple Leafs. They win 18-5 over the Brantford Red Sox here on this Sunday afternoon at Dominico Field. Thomas West and Ryan Eakin here with you on Maple Leafs Baseball, presented by TD Canada Trust. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your Sunday afternoon.